We should do the.
I think we should do show and tell.
We should do show and tell because the next segment's gonna be all fucked up with the.
It's gonna be long.
Yeah. Next segment, we're going into the fucking 80s and 90s shows that we grew up on. We did the cartoons a few weeks back. If you're wondering anything about cartoons, go look at the episode a couple weeks ago for the cartoons. This one we're doing TV shows.
Yes.
I gotta go up and get the other phone so I can play the tunes like I was doing. Should I do the same thing or should we just sing it? Should I
we'll do exactly
the same. Like
exactly.
Just run the tunes in the
camera.
Run
the tunes, yes.
All right, cool. So right now we're about to start the J&D. No, not the J&D movie review.
You always do.
Show and tell.
You get so excited, you just sing.
I do. I get so excited. I start doing all the jingles. What I meant. Okay, let me calm down. Bring it down a couple notches, Dave.
Yes, Dave.
It is now time for Show and Tell. Let's do it, Dave.
So
this guy's been teasing me all week.
So I guess we have to tell a story now.
Yeah, you gotta tell the fucking story. Go.
So I have a bag full of stuff I want to show. Okay, like literally a sack. Like the Christmas episode that we did, the Boxing Day, I have all that. But you know what? I have to calm down, spread out the content.
Yeah.
So I had originally wanted to do these toys because we'd mentioned something the other day, and I'm like, I'm gonna surprise Dave and show him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get these toys, and I open a box, and it's like, oh shit,
there's more toys.
I forgot about these from before, and I can't
so much toys. You forgot about the toys that were in there.
Yeah, so it's like, oh my god, I gotta show these because the other ones you're just gonna lose your mind when you see the other ones. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. So first, I've been looking for this for a while, and when I found it, it's like, yo, this is the greatest find ever for me. So, I got me a
holy shit guy,
a John Stewart. I've been looking for a Green Lantern forever, and the Hal Johnson.
Yeah. The Hal Johnson's a lot of money right now.
Dude, it's $700.
Yes, I know.
I'm like, yo, what happened?
You know, I have a couple of Hal Johnsons back there. Not in this box.
Okay.
But I have a couple of Hal Johnsons back there.
But this isn't Hal Johnson. This is John Stewart.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's the John Stewart one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I thought when you pulled it out, I saw Green Lantern. I was like, holy shit.
No.
You dropped 7 bills?
I wish.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not that craving.
Yeah.
You know. Well, I am that craving.
He is that craving.
But not yet.
You know, if you had the money.
I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna spend 7 bills for that one, but
you might spend 7 bills on that one day.
Yeah, you know, Comic-Con, you know.
Yeah, yo, Fan Expo's coming up, yo. Fan Expo's coming up.
So
y'all stay tuned.
Yes, this was a great find.
This is a good one too, man.
So this is another.
Oh shit! It builds a Frost King too.
Yes, yes, it does. So
wow,
this other one, Dave. This one is a pretty special one too because this toy. There's actually a movie coming out this summer sometime.
Yeah.
And when I seen it, I'm like, you know what? I just have to do this. I just have to do this. So, what do we have here? We got
I gotta up my show and tell game.
Booster Gold and a Blue Beetle.
What?
Double pack, bruh.
Yo, oh shit, that movie's coming out. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
That's right. The Blue Beetle is coming out. The new version.
Yeah,
this is the old version of Blue Beetle.
It's good to have the old one before the new one comes out, though, right? Like that's. Where the fuck did you find this? I haven't seen this in the store at all, guy.
Toys R Us, bro.
What the fuck, man?
Toys R Us. Yeah. And the story behind this was, so I've been eyeing this for a while. Yeah. I've been eyeing this. Even
this shit, guy.
Even I've been eyeing the Green Lantern for a while, right?
Yo, to even have his cell phone and everything.
So I went into Toys R Us, and this pack was 30% off.
Look at this,
yep. Yeah, that's what I said. And you know what? That's where this came from too. I'm like, you know what? I buying that. That's what I said.
Yo, so this guy is the absolute expert king on finding this shit.
You gotta look for the deals,
Every time it goes like fucking 30, 40 people. He comes like, yo, Dave, I got this half price. I got this.
So, like, dude, that was regularly like $79.
Yeah.
Guess how much it was on when I bought it?
How much?
$49.
Oh man, what a good fucking
for a double pack, bro.
What a good find.
So
that's really cool, man. Look at that.
So
that movie's coming out this summer too, guys. So
the Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle.
But it's a newer version.
Yeah,
when it's in the cartoons.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be the newer version. But I'm gonna show.
But
my story isn't even as good as you're gonna be. The cards are back there too.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit, guy.
Yes.
That's fucking cool. Can you guys see that back there? There's cards back there. See that? There's one. There's the other. Look, let me show you guys that. To the show, look at that. See the Blue Beetle card in the background there? Look at that. Look, that's fucking cool, man.
Because I was looking online. Some of the cards are worth money, eh?
Yes, of course they are.
I was just looking. They had like an old Wolverine card. It's worth like $700.
Do you remember the cards I showed?
Yes, I know.
Back in the day, somebody asked earlier, and I didn't get to answer him on live, but they're asking, do we do cards too? And I do have a lot of cards, and I only have very limited of my X-Men cards and stuff like that, but I have the full collection of that other one in the pages.
Yes.
Full collection. Some of them are doubles in there.
Nice.
But I have the absolute full collection, every single card in that collection.
Yeah.
And online, it's not worth the most right now. But having the actual full collection,
give it some time.
Fuck that. I got it. And I have a bunch of cards. I have the hologram cards.
Listen, by the time Noel is like 20, it's gonna be a fortune.
Yeah, it's gonna be something, man.
Because this is how I look at it.
Yeah.
Right now, if you're to buy some of these toys that we have now, the ones that have the plastic on them, they're selling for $100.
Yes, I know.
The old ones,
yeah,
because the new package doesn't have the plastic; it's covered. Yeah, so those are selling for like the regular $35-$40, right?
Yeah.
But if you want some of the old ones, it's like now it's double.
So to all our fellow collectors out there and stuff like that, even if you're just starting collecting, it's worth right now. Especially if you see a full collection of something, or the characters that you just like, we promote buying the characters that you actually just love. The characters that you love, go get them. Because if you're waiting to get a full set of some stuff, sometimes you don't end up getting them. Unless you're this guy who goes nuts and makes sure to get the full sets of all kinds of stuff.
I'm buying that.
That guy goes in and goes, yo, Dave, I did a thing. I just spent 250 bones. Boom, done. But you know what I mean? It's worth it because in all honesty, that money will make itself back. It's like an investment, right? That money will make itself back and like tenfold. Yeah.
Because you know what, guy? I looked online. Some of those Build-A-Figures, if you have all 7 characters, some of them are selling for like $800.
Yeah. See,
$900.
I have 1 or 2 of those. I think I only have 2 full sets of those things.
I got like 5.
Because I go for the people who I like. Like even if there's a set that's there, sometimes I don't buy the whole set. I might just pull 1 or 2 because I like those guys, right? Like and I like to I almost feel like I have to represent everybody in my collection. Yes. So you know what I mean? And it doesn't even matter to me if it's a Pop or if it's a big figure, or if it's one of the the Legends figures or whatever. Yeah. As long as everybody is represented in the crew. Yeah. I get it. Like Thanos' crew. Yeah. I have them all represented, some in Pop, some in other things, right? But I have them all. Yes. And in my mind, that's a full set.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Because later on, there's going to be somebody who needs these pieces. And you're going to be that guy check me. I
got this and this and
this. This and this. Yeah. I'm going to be the guy that's I got the full set. Yeah. You want the full set? I got the full set.
The full set or not at all?
Exactly.
You don't sell one piece out of the full set. No. Because then you don't have a full set anymore. Yeah. But when you have the full set, you're gonna get a collector that's gonna come and be like, yo, I'm gonna give you this much money for that full set because I want the thing that makes it all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But you're gonna get the guy who's like, listen, I need this one and this one to make my full set. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna rinse them for the full set, and you're gonna rinse them for one.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
It doesn't matter.
It's gonna happen.
You're gonna get it.
Yo. So anyway, we're gonna go on to my show and tell now. My show and tell is less dramatic.
Let's see what you got.
Than what he was doing. But in my mind, it's still great because I'll tell the quick story about the first piece of mine. A good buddy of mine, Marlon, Marlon, who's been on the show actually. He was on our Fan Expo show last year. We've been to his birthday party. He hasn't been on the show. He's been on our social media a little bit, right? And me and him and I, and another friend Cyril, are huge Star Wars guys, right? Like we've, especially all the animated stuff lately. Like we're so into all the shows. We're, like, I don't know, we're just big Star Wars fans. Period, right?
Star Trek? Oh, sorry. Star Wars.
Star Wars. Spock and Captain Kirk. Guy. That's what we're talking about. So, so I know how big of a Star Wars guy he is, and I found this set, and it was his birthday coming up. Or was it birthday or Christmas? I can't remember what it was. I think it was his birthday, and I bought the set for him.
Yeah.
And I bought it, and instantly, I was fucking.
You're like
jealous. Like I was jealous.
Exactly.
I was like,
you're like,
why the fuck did I buy
why did I get
this fucking thing for him and not keep it for myself? But being the good guy that I am, I had to give it to him, right? Because he didn't know it was his birthday present. I couldn't fucking kept it.
He was resenting it. He does.
I
should have bought two.
Nah, man. But his reaction, to be honest, his reaction was
priceless.
So like as a collector, handing somebody something that made them react like that was worth it. It was worth it.
I know.
And so I sat down and waited, and I could not find this thing anywhere. And then we went to the Oshawa flea market a little while ago, and this is where I buy in that. The new shirt that's coming out. We have a new shirt on BigThings.com. Go check it out. I buy in that. The saying started there for us anyway.
Exactly.
Right? So I got the full set of the Bad Batch guys. In the pops. Look at that.
That's wicked.
There's not many sets that I've seen. Like a lot of the sets, you know what they fucking do with these guys? They sell like 4 of them. and then you have to buy the other fucking guy. Or they don't even have the other guy. You know what I mean?
No, they sell 4 of them and then one separately.
So you have to end up buying the thing. But this set, the pop set that they have here, they have all 5 of them. And it's wicked, man. Like I bought this for Marlon. And as soon as I saw it, remember in the Oshawa Flea Market? I ran and grabbed it because I felt like somebody else was going to take it from me.
Yeah.
Nobody else was in the store. There was nobody else in the store.
It was just us.
But I ran and I grabbed it because I was like, yo, I have to buy that for myself too.
Dave was blocking the ghost.
Yep. So now
box out.
I got myself the full set of the Bad Batch characters. You know what I mean? I love these dudes, man. That show, I recommend that show. If you're ever going to end up going through the Star Wars series and all that stuff like that, when you get to the Bad Batch show, I recommend watching it in order.
Right.
Because you know on Disney they put it in like timeline order.
Yes.
When you get to the Bad Batch thing, actually every fucking Star Wars animated show is really good.
Yeah.
But the Bad Batch one to me was especially good. Like it was done really well. Yeah. So I'm very happy.
Yo,
that I got the full set, guys.
That's a wicked find.
It's cool, man. I know you don't collect the pops too much, but
I could, but I just
it would put him down a whole nother path. And he'll blame me for it probably.
I'm weak because I collect Star Wars now because of you. And I don't even.
One day, guy, you'll sit down and just sort of start going through the Star Wars little by little. There's so much content for Star Wars that it's going to take you months to get through the whole thing. You know, once you start sitting down and actually just start going through it.
But I shouldn't tell you because I was gonna make it a surprise, but I'm gonna kind of leak a little bit. I made a purchase the other day on Amazon, but it wasn't. But this is the thing: it wasn't expensive. It was a very inexpensive purchase.
Yeah.
But when I bring it on the show, you're going to appreciate it.
Oh, I will.
You're going to appreciate it, and you're going to understand why I had to tell you.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. That's a good teaser. That's a good teaser. You know, again, it's reaction stuff, right?
Oh,
when you bring it on and I lose my mind,
this is going to be a reaction. I don't know if you're going to lose your mind, but you're going to react.
I'm going to have, I'll be happy.
Yes.
So, anyway, sorry, I didn't show this to the live people real quick, and the people who are still thank you for the people who are sticking around in the live, by the way. And thank you for all the likes and all the gifts that you guys have been sending.
Thank you.
Those things come in real handy and help everything.
Subscribe.
The show, they help They help us keeping the rotation of the live. They help everything. Anyhow, the last part of my show and tell is we talk about this a lot. We
Secret Wars.
So nowadays comics, like the old time comics, I don't have them as much as I had. I used to have so many comics, and they all got thrown out. There's a huge story behind that. We're not going to bring it up right now because I'm going to get fucking depressed talking about it again. But I don't have my comics anymore due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
So I don't really collect the comics themselves the way I used to, but now they have full sets of comics in one book. They sell them like this.
That is a wicked. Yeah. I just finished watching that on Comics Explained.
Yeah,
that story is wicked.
So I saw it on Amazon. This was a while back. I was going on vacation a few months ago. If you guys follow our social, you'll know that I was in Cuba a few months back, and I filmed
so was I.
Content today. He was there too.
I was there too,
yep.
Dave. Enjoying the sun.
Enjoying the sun. He was all comfy in the
resting
bed.
in the bed. I took a douche.
Took a big shit in the toilet.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
This
great.
I always bring something to read when I go. You know, I do read other books too. I have actual books that I read.
Right.
It may not sound or look like I read a book at all, but I do read. But I give
picture books
in my budget for the trip. I always have a little bit of what I'm gonna do.
Magazines.
So I spent a little bit of cash. The Sports Illustrated. Swimsuit issue.
Swimsuit.
I'm gonna go pool. Yeah. Anyhow, I had to do this because Jonathan Hickman.
Oh.
Going back to the things, our boy Rob from Comics Explained.
He's like one of my favorite.
Put us on to the. I mean, didn't really put us on. I think we knew about it before.
Yeah, but he's one of my favorite writers.
Yeah. So Jonathan Hickman connects stories like nobody else can.
Oh.
And I had to grab this when I saw it. It was on sale on Amazon also.
Well, they're gonna come up with a movie soon, right?
Yeah, and because it's relevant. Yeah.
It's the last. I feel it's the last in the series. So
yeah.
It won't be this year, or maybe the end of next year.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a little while before it comes out. Yeah. I had to buy this. This one book is the whole
Secret Wars.
The whole set of the Secret Wars, all the Secret Wars comics sort of put into.
That's so awesome.
Into one book, you know what I mean? Because you can see it begins and ends like it ends as if a comic was ending, and then the next page starts a new comic. So it's literally the comic. It's not just one continuous story.
Oh, so it's like literally all the books in there.
Yeah, it's like all the books.
Oh, that is wicked.
Yeah, it ends and it goes.
And it goes into the next book.
Yeah, and it goes into the next book.
Dude, hardcover?
No, it's not a hardcover. It's not hardcover.
But I mean,
the hardcover one. You know how expensive the hardcover one is? It's like triple to quadruple the amount that the softcover book is. This is a softcover one.
Okay.
You know, and I did take it to Cuba and back and stuff, so you know it's gonna get little edges and stuff like that. Like I'm not protecting it like it's my.
Yeah, but guys,
like it's my life, you know what I mean? But I took it.
In good condition.
It's in good condition, and I read it, and it's fucking amazing. This Jonathan Hickman. Anything that Jonathan Hickman did, is absolutely amazing. The way he connects things from the first book all the way to the end and stuff like that.
And are you kidding me? And it has a reference in the back.
Yeah, it has the references in the back, and the way that he connects stories that he may have written a different story in another set of books. Way back, and then he connects it into this new story of Secret Wars. Like, you know, to me, Hickman is my absolute favorite comic book writer ever.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I can't say that.
When I saw this, I have a couple more in my cart, too, that I'm gonna end up buying. And I'm not buying these to save these. I'm not buying these for anything else. I'm buying them to read.
That's awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm buying it to open up and read. And they're just cool. Sometimes it's just cool to sit down and just read a good old graphic novel. You know what I mean? Like,
what's funny is
I love the book.
I just finished Comics Explained. So he has like a 9-hour version of the Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And I just finished it the other day. It took me a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's cool, huh? Like, look at that, all in one book.
Oh man.
This is a new age. This is the new age of like lazy comics, really.
Well, I feel
and getting it like this too is
good for collectors because you can now, if you don't have space like we don't, instead of having the 17 comic books, you just buy that one.
Yeah, and they condense it.
Right
into the one thing, and I don't to get the full set of Secret Wars, the actual comic books, it's thousands of dollars more than this costs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This cost me, I don't know, like fucking $40 or something like that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and
some of those books I think run for like more than $100.
Yeah, like each.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So getting that to me was huge. Like, and it took, again, it was just cool, man. Like, cause at one point in Cuba, I had the shits for like a day.
Oh, at one point.
Yeah, it was just like a day and a half or so. But I got to finish the fucking book.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in there every hour on the hour.
You know?
Just going in there and I just read my fucking book, man. It was there's no scene to me. I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel anything. I just
sitting down with the porcelain god.
Exactly. I didn't feel like shit.
Let me pay.
I just had to shit.
Homage. Ho!
You know? So for about 16 hours or so, every hour on the hour, I had to go take a shit.
Oh, okay, well.
You know? Luckily, 10 or 12 of those hours were overnight. So the next day, only like half a day was taken away. You know? I didn't get much sleep that night, but I was all right.
I was going to say, you didn't wake up in the middle of the night to go deuce it up or what?
Yeah, every hour on the hour I did.
Dude.
That's what I just told you. Overnight for like 10 or 12 hours.
Just wake up like...
No, I was like, you know what happened? I would be like, yo, is this a fart? And I'm like, no, it's not. I know it's not.
You know
and
what?
I run to the bathroom, and then,
oh yeah, I know exactly.
It's just like water. It's just like turning on a faucet.
I could just see Dave on the hour every hour waking up like Undertaker.
Yep.
Was that a fart?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know. I wouldn't push it out. I'm like, is that a fart?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
is that a fart?
It's sitting right at the edge of my fucking butthole.
But it wakes you up, guys.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, I know if I just, sometimes
No, I know what you're trying to do.
You know that feeling, right?
I know you're trying to squeeze it out very slowly, but as soon as it gets to the tip, you're like, nope,
that's not a fart.
That's not a fart.
There's shit coming out.
Yeah.
Or liquid, in my case.
Yeah.
And I run out and just fucking... And then my wife, the amazingly smart person she is, brought a bunch of this fucking little like packages, these little thin packages of powder that are like electrolytes.
Okay.
So I took like a 2-liter bottle of fucking water and just poured that shit in, and then I was shitting all night, but I was drinking that to stay hydrated, basically, because I was like, and it probably made me shit more.
Well, because you weren't shitting, you were losing all your liquid.
Losing all my liquid, yeah. So I was drinking this to stay kind of hydrated.
Of course.
Which turned out good. To be honest, those things are fucking tasty as shit. But I was just like sipping on that as I go. So over the whole night, I probably drank I ended up drinking like a liter overnight. Yeah. Half of the bottle, let's say. Yeah. But just like little sips at a time, and I'd go back to bed and I'd sleep for an hour and then get up, run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Again, and do the same thing over and over and over. Anyway, it didn't really ruin my vacation.
Go to the bathroom.
It took away one night. Yeah, exactly.
Pee twice.
Pee from both fucking. But it didn't ruin my vacation. It took away a night of sleep for me.
Okay.
But the next day, I had to go to the bathroom a few times. But ultimately, I got to go to the beach still and all that. I just ran back to the room if I had to take a shit. Right.
Dude, when I go away, I don't care. This one I have no shame. Mm-hmm. I use that toilet at the beach.
Oh yeah, I did that. I went to the beach toilet. They have in Cuba. They have a person sitting there, man. You put 1 peso, and you go in, and I'm like, hey man, she got a peso, and I don't dirty up the fucking place. Don't shit all over the fucking place. But every once in a while, there's like a little bit of stain at the back.
You stink it up.
But it's like a little stain that just sits at the back that you don't want to reach your hand down and clean it.
Oh, dude.
But
I'm on vacation. I ain't touching shit. Literally, I ain't touching shit.
To be honest, exactly. You ain't touching that shit.
I ain't touching that shit. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you pay that 1 peso. It's like, yo, sorry, honey. You gotta clean up on aisle 6.